Welcome to the Xhtml D intro. So here's basically what we have here. You've been discussing a website with a client. It's for the food pyramid. You know, you want to educate children about how to eat, what are good foods, and what you've determined is that you want a page that basically looks like this. So here's what I've provided from your business meeting with your client that you drew out on a napkin. A sample fats, oils, and sweets page. Let's look at it in more detail. Up at the top, you're going to have a navigation bar, and it's going to be a text-based navigation bar. It will have the following links: home, fats, milk, meat, veggies, fruit, and bread. You know, because those are the food pyramid items. These will be site root relative links. They will be contained within a division. So you can see that anywhere you have these dotted lines, that's a division. Now, if you decide to put a border on that or not, that's up to you. You do have a little bit of flexibility in this assignment, but that does need to be inside of a division. Now, we have another section down here underneath your navigation, and it's also in a division, as you can see by the dotted lines. Okay, inside of it, you're going to have an H1. So this is the, again, fats, oils, and sweets page. So you're going to have a fats, oils, and sweets header. So guess what? That would be the first header and most prominent header on the page. It would be an H1, followed by a horizontal rule. Underneath that, you're going to have a description of fats, oils, and sweets. Go out to the internet and find some text and copy it. Make sure that when you copy it, you do it correctly. You don't want to catch all of the HTML that's out there on somebody else's page. You just strictly want the text. We'll talk about that in another video. Alright, so these are representative of paragraphs of text. Now, guess what? Somewhere inside this division, I'm telling you no border for the division, and you're going to want to change the font weight, font family, font size, and color. Okay, so you need to use those properties. Coming down to the next division, it is the second level header. So this fats, oils, and sweets was the main level. Now we're going to break it down: fats, oils, and sweets. So fats is an H2 followed by an HR. Put an image, something that you grab off of the internet. Okay, and we're doing this under fair use. Okay, so that you don't have to go and find a bunch of your own images off of a CD somewhere. We're just going to grab them wherever you can find them. That's fine. And we have a disclaimer at the bottom. And this image needs to be an image link. And so when you click on it, it should go out to somewhere, such as Wikipedia, to an article about fats. Okay, and then under that, you're going to have a paragraph of text that has to do with fats and describes all the information about fats. Items that you'll want to change here: border, border color, font family, font size, and color. So this division does get a border. It gets a border color. Somewhere in here, you change the font family, font size, and the color of the font. You could change the color of the border. Alright, I'm not telling you all the little details here, but I will say this. Fats, for example, could be red. All of this text in this paragraph could be blue. It's up to you, okay? But do use these properties here. Next, we have the oils division. Now you're going to start noticing a pattern, right? Guess what? H2 for oils, a horizontal rule, an image that's a link that points to more info on oils out somewhere on the internet, and below it, a paragraph of text. You'll change the border, border color, font family, font size, and color. And those are just at a minimum. And then finally, here's our sweets division. And you can see that the pattern is the same. Now, every page on this site will have a background color to it. So every page needs to have a background color. How many pages are you going to create? Good question. You're going to create 7 pages. 7. But don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. I've given you the general layout right here. And all you have to do is create this page and get it the way that you want it, and then make a copy of it 5 more times. That'll give you 6 pages total. Okay, then you just change the content within each page. So that's really not that bad. Okay, you need to duplicate this folder structure that I've provided for you over here on the left. So, probably up above the food pyramid level, you're going to have a week 4 folder. Under that, you'll have this food pyramid folder. And under food pyramid, you'll have images, fats, milk, meat, veggies, fruit, and bread. And of course the index.html file. That's going to be your home page for this site. Under fats, you'll have an images folder with all the images that you use on the index.html page that you built for the fats folder. That is your fats page. Milk, you're going to have an images folder with all the images that you use on this index.html page. Under the milk folder, that is your milk main file. Same for meat, same for veggies, same for fruit, and same for bread. Okay, all pages need a title, so definitely don't forget to put your title in. That's very important. And you need to add this, a W3 Xhtml 1.0 logo. You need to make sure that all your pages validate. You need to make sure that all your links work. So once you're done building this site, definitely make sure that you upload everything and click on every link to make sure that it works. Headers, I've already given you the example page on how I want the headers done. This is the same stuff. You know, headers are for an hierarchical type of structure for a page. And so an H1 should be the first header on the page, and everything under that that's the second level should be in H2, and under the H2 should be in H3, and so on and so forth. Every page needs a background color. You need to use site root relative navigation links. And you need to use the following properties, CSS properties, their border, font weight, font family, font size, and color. And all images, everywhere that you put an image in your page needs to be a link. In a future video, I will show you how to construct this page.